In this episode of SNG Explains, we will talk about COP28. Delegates from 200 countries will gather in Dubai on the 30th of November and over the next 13 days will take stock of climate change achievements and the progress on limiting global temperature rise to below 2 degrees Celsius. Some big proposals include ending private financing for coal power plants that India may find unacceptable and a complete phase-out of all fossil fuels including oil and gas, which seems impractical. Prime Minister Modi is in Dubai for COP28, the conference of parties to evaluate the achievements in climate change and the way forward. He will have a tough fight on his hands as rich countries and those most affected by climate change are pushing for a complete phase-out of coal, oil and gas. India relies on coal for over 70% of its electricity generation, and any move to phase it out would have disastrous consequences for development. China too relies on coal for 56% of its energy use, while Russia is dependent to the extent of 60%. The UAE, which is hosting COP28, is a major exporter of oil and may not take kindly to measures to cap it. However, India has also moved on the renewable energy front, generating 44% of its energy through renewables such as hydroelectricity, solar and nuclear. Prime Minister Modi is expected to push the rich countries hard on the issue of climate financing and green technologies for poorer countries.
I think one point that we make in our report is also to play this diplomatic, political, geopolitical climate game. You need a lot of expertise, capacity, and attention. Because you're not doing it only for yourself. It's not only Indian interests. India is actually proclaiming and saying we will find solutions for ourselves. These solutions will be in line with the interests of the global north also, European companies that want to invest in India.
The US and Europe have promised to put money into a climate damage fund and also mobilize private finance. But they are yet to fulfill an old commitment of $100 billion in climate financing every year for the developing world, a point India will make forcefully.
What I see in the case of India is a consistent position now over the last few years that has not changed, that is being appreciated, and therefore whether these tests will come and they will go, countries will pass or fail in some ways, we have at least, I'd say, an opportunity now to craft a different agenda for climate cooperation. And that is one that is not going to be led by India only, but it's going to be facilitated by India. And we'll see what happens in Dubai.
Climate change negotiations are always challenging, given that priorities of every country are different. The solution lies in finding a compromise that will take the world another step closer to a cleaner, greener planet. Stay tuned for more such topics on SNG Explains. We will be back with a new topic for you. Till then, keep watching StratNewsGlobal. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.